What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and yes, we have more design ideas for you for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Before we get to the design ideas, because we have some really good ones, I need your help. If you have any questions, design related, anything really design related about your island or how to make it better or anything, drop them in the comments right now, and I will try and feature them in an upcoming Q&A. I want to do like a design Q&A. There's been a lot of questions and different comments and stuff like that. I want to try to answer them, but I can't really answer them in this kind of video. So I'm going to try and make a Q&A. But with that said, leave your comments and let's get to the first tip today. So the first tip is more so how to make your island feel more like a community. And I've already gone over, you can see my map here. And you can see all of my houses are pretty much all together. I have, 7 on the bottom, 4 on the top. Actually, one of mine is moving from the bottom. So like 4 over there on the top, 4 on the right. And it makes a community feeling. But one thing I'm noticing when I'm seeing people's islands is the yards. The yards aren't really getting much attention. So I just wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in and show some of my design ideas, maybe to inspire you guys on how to make your yards seem more full and kind of more lively. So I have a little neighborhood right here, and what I've done all throughout my town is really been consistent with the fencing. So we have like the simple fencing here. This is the only exception, is this lattice fencing, but it's appropriate, it's unique, it makes their houses unique. I mean, it depends on really the items that you have. I know not everyone has all the items unlocked, and I don't either, but I'm doing the best with what I have. So I kind of like to make stories with everyone's houses. So, you know, Flora is living here. She, of course, is a flamingo type character, so I put that outside of her house. You know, flowers and trees alone can go a long way. I'll show you another example in a bit. But, you know, just a simple garden table, tea set, lawnmower, different lawn things I think really add to it. Oh, look at her. She's back. Okay. Sorry, I'm just showing them off. Stitch's house right here I really like because not only does he have the laundry stuff right here, and the clothesline stuff, but he also has a garden and then these little chalk drawings, which if you want to know the patterns of these, I believe it was the last video or the video before that, I went over chalk drawings. But yeah, back to this. I mean, he has flowers in the front of his house, and then I actually don't have any more pink hybrid roses, so I just left dirt there. But instead of just leaving a dirt strip there, I put a nice like wheelbarrow. So I don't know, it's just about telling a story and really making it seem like these villagers are living here. Also a hammock out in front, just little details. Even this house right here, he's actually moving out right now. This is Dell. But you know, just a simple garden hose goes a long way. I think it makes the town, like I said before, it makes it just lived in and lively. So I really like that. Let me show you some advanced examples of yards. So this is my personal house. It's a lot more bougier than the other ones, but this is a fenced in area. And this is just like a simple, it's like a terracotta pattern for the deck here, or for the patio. And then I have just a table with a book, just natural things that make it look organic. So this Starbucks cup, if you're wondering, I used acpatterns.com. You can upload any photo and it makes a QR code. But just like, I don't know, think of what items make sense. So this is a bit more advanced. I have sort of a patio in this one. And then I want to show you the back of my town because these houses don't really have big yards, but it still looks full. So for example, these houses don't really have much of anything in their yards, but because I put this little fence, dirt, flower, tree pattern, it looks really full and it looks really good, I think. You know, just a little football in the front yard. There is one exception though, so everything looks, you know, pretty much the same. I have someone else switching their house location here, so his will look the same too. But I don't know if you guys saw my recent videos, but I actually did kind of like a hidden backyard for Hugh here, and he has a pool, a nice lounge chair, and a ball. Just whatever items you have that make sense, like a bicycle here, just whatever you have that makes sense that will make your town feel a bit more alive, I think will go a long way. And just a reminder, these next few tips will use custom patterns. So of course you need a Nintendo Switch Online account, and then also go to the Able Sister shop. This kiosk in the back right corner is where you put in all your information. You can put in creator codes, design IDs. I will flash them on the screen when I'm talking about them, so don't worry. But yeah, just a little reminder. All right, so design idea number 2 is, again, giving a little bit more love to your beach. Now, there is an item in the game, and this is a legit beach towel, and it looks really good. You can lay down on it. It looks really nice. But if you don't have this item and you want to make a different kind of beach towel, I have a pattern for you. So I will put it right now on the screen. And this screenshot here, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, is the creator ID, because I'm only putting one piece of this pattern on the screen. It's a 3-piece pattern, so just keep that in mind. All right, so just go to your custom designs, and it's a 3-piece pattern, like I said before. So there's a top, middle, and bottom. It's super simple. So let's put out the middle first, just display on ground. Let's go back to the top. And I think this looks really good. And then just finish it off with the bottom. Just make sure the fringes are where they're supposed to be. And there you go. It's a little beach towel. If you don't have that, the only thing about this pattern is it only works vertically, unfortunately. So you can't do like a horizontal beach towel. That's just the way the patterns are. I already made one over here. Just have like a magazine. You can put a bunch of stuff. This little sand thing was in one of my previous videos. I love these sand drawings. But yeah, just a quick one here. Nice beach towel. All right, so number 3 is probably one of my favorite design ideas, and that is stalls. It seems so simple, but can make such a big impact, and I want to show you my favorite example so far. So it's basically just a stall. It's an actual item. I'll show you that in a second. Actually, let me show you that right now. So it's just a simple item. Let me try and find it on the DIY for you guys. I think it's just normal wood that makes it. Yeah, right here. So yeah, 12 pieces of wood, which is kind of a lot, but you can also customize it, which is what we are going to be talking about today. So that's the item itself, and literally the possibilities are endless. All right, so here is my fish stall. I absolutely love it. A lot of these things I got from the fishing tournament. I'll put the pattern on the screen for you right now. And it's just a simple blue and white pattern. I just like how simple it is. I put a fish right there, some bait, just make it look like it's an actual stall selling something. I especially like it because it's right near my dock here. So another idea I have with stalls, and you guys can take this if you want, it is a complete farmer's market. So this is my orchard up here, and then you take a little path here, and it's a complete farmer's market. I love this so much. So each of the stalls are completely customized. Of course, appropriate to their theming. So you have a flower plant stall with this code. You have a fruit stall with this code. My clothing store with this nice little heart pattern. And my coffee stall, which has a nice little espresso machine. And then this, I like this little simple bug stall here. Has one of my trophies or one of my models that Flick made, and then just a random bug on there with a net. I think it looks cool. It looks like, you know, the island has something to offer, and this is just a little farmer's market. I love it. And then down here, I just did some tables and chairs. I am looking everywhere for the small garden table. I cannot find it, but hey, that's what I have right now. So I like this very much. Here's another screenshot of a creator that has a bunch of cool stall codes. I think they're really high quality. That's where I found some of mine. So basically all you have to do is go to your DIY table, and you're just going to hit customize something, go to your stall, and the default patterns that they give you are actually pretty good. My one tip is just to make the wood like appropriate to what the curtain is. So for example, I was using this one for a while for my coffee stand, but I think it looks a lot better. Oops. I think it looks a lot better in dark brown. It looks more like a coffee stand. But if you want to use those custom patterns I showed you, just hit the custom design, and right here, here's my coffee shop. Here's another one, Squidward, of course. Fruit stall right there. I would probably put that with the light wood. Flower stand, I actually put with the, where is it? The pink wood. I think it looks really cute. Here's some other one. That's my bug one, which you could probably do any shade of wood with that. But my fish stand had a white one, I believe. So just kind of make it appropriate with the wood and the curtain color. But I think stalls are a great way to make little areas in your town and little vendors. I think it looks really cute. All right, so the next tip has to do with terraforming, and I want to show you guys how to make this, stepping stones. I've seen them in a lot of towns, and they're actually a cool way to get around. It's a little annoying, but you have to hop around the town. But this could be a good alternative to a bridge if you don't want to, spend your bells to make a bridge, because they are pretty expensive. All right, so what I want you guys to do is take down this pattern right now. It is a nice high quality stone pattern, some cracks in it. I think it looks really good. And I'm just going to put one square down. Let's get this out here. So I'm going to put one square down, and then I'm going to go into my waterscaping tool. And I'm basically just going to dig around it. So you're isolating the centerpiece into making a stone. So this, again, is super simple, and I think it's really cool. A nice alternative to a bridge in your town. I've seen people do like diagonal designs, and you could get really creative with it. Okay, and so I'm just going to make a simple one. So I'm going to put the next rock right near it. Like I said, you can do, different diagonal designs and stuff like that. I'm just going to go right there, go back to the waterscaping tool. And again, I'm just going to dig right around it. I've also seen people, instead of stepping stones, put items in the middle of these blocks, and they can look cool like in the middle of your river or lake or something, but I just wanted to show the stepping stone. So I think this is a really cool way, and you can pretty much put any pattern you want if you guys have a different stone pattern or whatever, but I think it's really cool. And this, I guess, is my example where you can just go across the river. So there you go. That's how you make stepping stones. All right, and the final design tip is actually my very first interior design tip. Now, I don't call myself a professional. I'm better outside, but I will show you, I think, one of the coolest interior design tips. I might start doing more of these if you guys are a fan of these. Okay, so it's a bit of an illusion. This is my living room right here, but the interior design tip I want to show you is these like illusion stairs, I guess you would say. I don't know. Here's the pattern on the screen. And once again, I'm just putting one part of the pattern on. There's two different parts. So in the bottom left-hand corner right here is the creator ID code. So put that in and you'll see all the patterns. But basically, I'll show you guys in my custom designs right now. All you need is this pattern right here. So like a flat board pattern. And then you need this pattern, which kind of mimics stairs. So you just need those two. Now, the flooring that I have on here right now is pine flooring, but you can also get the Nook wood flooring, which is in the Nook stop. You can use your Nook miles to get that. But basically what you're going to do is put down this wood flooring first. So just any kind of wood flooring that you want. And then you're going to put 4 squares of the stair pattern. And basically anywhere you want. And the whole point of this is to kind of make it an illusion that the top part is higher up and those are stairs. I don't know. Some people can see it, some people can't. I personally like the way it looks, and it kind of looks like 2 different levels in your room. So you would put the 4 squares of stairs here, and then the rest of the room would be this first pattern where it's just the long boards. So I did this earlier because it did take a lot of time. I didn't want to like show you guys completely, but it's really easy to do. Put the floorboard patterns all the way, and then all you need is just the 4 stair patterns. And it kind of creates the illusion that, I don't know, that there's 2 different levels. So another tip for you guys to even enhance the illusion more is to put items, a lot of items, on the border where the top part is supposed to be. So let me put this, okay, let me put the double sofa back. So having items here creates the illusion that the stairs are in the middle. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if most of you guys are going to like this, but it's definitely an idea that I think is very unique, and I thought I'd share it with you today. So there you go, guys. Those are my tips for today. I'm just going to make myself a cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit right here, enjoy the breeze while you guys enjoy these very nice comments. I miss Brewster.